Yeah, but it's got some weird fanboys probably still that watch them. Alright, so I'm glad I thought of this. It has to deal with the animals and organisms and stuff, like, because people believe that all organisms are connected. Do you think that?
Connected in what way?
Just, I don't know, some sixth sense way, I guess you could say.
Okay.
Right. So there was a scientist who did a study. Who was doing a study on like a polygraph test, the lie test or whatever, the polygraph test. So, he put it on a plant, and it was just normal. As soon as he went to go grab a lighter to burn the plant, or he even thought about it, it spiked. Right. This is the plant's chart.
Is this on
spiked.
video?
It's recorded. I don't know if it's like on video, but it's like recorded down. Like,
okay.
So, and then he was like boiling shrimp, and they spiked again for the plant.
Maybe temperature change, something. slight disturbance in the environment, something like that. There's no way. Why did he trying to cut it down or something? Maybe there would have been a spike there.
I don't know.
There was heat change. It had to be that there's disorder.
But I think it was said like when he went to go grab it, he didn't even light the lighter yet.
Oh, so the plant has feelings then.
Hey man, this is just what I heard. I don't know necessarily how much is true, but what can I believe at this point in this life anyway?
What does the shrimp have to do with the plant? That's what I want to know.
It's just another being that the plant feels. Like how we feel remorse for dogs when they die, a plant might feel remorse for any other animal that dies.
Okay. But plants aren't living though.
They are living.
Or no, I mean like have feelings though.
Sentient beings?
No, yeah.
I mean, we think that, but
I don't think so.
They could be the whole time. Nah, these are looking up.
So if they were to spike, there would be some type of change. Like the polygraph spiked, but the plant didn't change. Like it didn't grow.
It didn't do anything.
That's what I'm saying. No physical changes.
Something could have been. Something physical needs to happen.
I mean, something physical usually happens to humans or dogs when something happens. You show emotions.
Yeah, that's true. But maybe the plant just shook a little, like
nah,
on a minuscule scale. I don't know.
Nah, that sounds like BS to me. I'm sorry.
I don't know, bro.
It's like I would have to see like a physical video of this happening for me to.
Even if it spiked on the graph, people would be like, "Oh, something. It's connected to something else, or
it's connected to you."
Like yeah, like
nah,
they wouldn't believe it.
I don't believe it. I don't. We could put it to the test ourselves.
At the same time, I believe everything and I won't believe anything, because in today's world, bro, so much stuff could be fake and so much stuff could be real. You don't even know at this point.
Yeah.
So I'd rather just accept and deny everything at the same time. At the possibility that it could be real and the possibility that it could be fake.
Yeah.
I don't want to just... If something just sounds like total bullshit, then of course I'm just going to be like, nah, like, fuck, that shit's dumb.
But those be the ones that be the most true.
It's hard, bro. It's hard.
Yeah, it's hard to judge.
It is.
You pick and choose what you want to believe in and stuff like that.
That's just a preference thing. That's just a preference thing.
Yeah. Nah, you know what like blows my mind? I mentioned it earlier, but I was like saying how like words or math came around.
Yeah.
Like, what made a nigga look at this and was like, phone? Like,
I don't know.
Words don't make sense to me. Like, you just like, yeah, that looks like a phone to me.
Pictures make sense to me. Like hieroglyphics, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, okay.
Because you draw what you see.
Yeah, that okay. But I'm saying, but like,
where did letters?
How did that transition into letters? Like, why do we have 26, bro?
Like,
you couldn't come up with you can't come up with another alphabet or letter in the alphabet.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying. Is that not weird? Like, is
like
that
someone? How did you put the sound to this shape?
Exactly. Draw a new letter. You're gonna feel dumb. Like, you can't do it. You're gonna draw something that you've seen.
I don't know, bro. It's
Bro, like in
I'm-
math, I be sitting there, bro. Like the reason why this comes to my head is physics, bro. Physics, you'll sit there and you're like, I think it really just made up this equation for the speed a ball drops or something, or like Newton's cradle. Like you just made up this equation, tied it to this physical like action that's happening, and said, yeah, from now on, this is how this works.
this is what really gets me stuck.
Like, how
all
do
the
you know
time.
that's true? Like, how do I know the speed of light is this? You could have just said a number. You could. It's not like you had like a something that measured the actual speed. You could have just said a number, bro. How you measure light? Niggas never measure light. I know they didn't.
I don't know. Bro, how do you measure sound? I don't know any
That's
of
what I'm
that. Like,
saying.
how do
This
you
shit-
measure these things that you literally can't touch or
That's
see?
why we are definitely in a simulation. All this shit is made up. Like,
Like,
bruh, sit there and
no,
think
genuinely, how do you measure something that you cannot see or hear? Like, I mean, you can't touch it, you can't see it. Like, you can't
about
even
it. But
feel
we
sound.
somehow have a quantitative number attached to it. Like, we have a number attached to things that we can't see.
It has to be 100% made up. I'm convinced. Yeah, it has to. It has
That's
to.
what I'm saying. Like,
The
bro.
same way words are in letters. Like, to think about how letters even like
come together.
and then
make a sound.
someone sat down and made this, and everybody was on a consensus like, oh yeah, this letter P makes the P sound. Like, like who sat there and thought that?
That's what I'm saying. Like, they have power. They have the real power. Like, you just like P. Oh, let's just stop at Z. Z sounds like a good place to stop at. Z could have been the first letter in the alphabet. We wouldn't know. But we start from A though.
I don't, bro.
Like, why is it A B C? That's my point. Why is it A B C D? Like, why does it go like that? Who a nigga was like, yeah, this just flows off the tongue.
I think you gotta look.
This
back
world
at,
doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
Dude, half of this stuff like words, letters, numbers, it don't make sense.
I used to question that shit as a kid. Like, who came up with all this shit? Like, who made this clock? And who said? I understand a sundial because you're literally using something physical, the sun and its shadow, to correspond to time. Exactly. But who put the number and said that
and attached it?
Yeah, and this said this is 1 o'clock. Like, this is 1. 1 means morning or afternoon. Who said that?
Exactly. And if you're not questioning that, it's something wrong.
I used to question that as a kid. Like, who?
Bro,
really
why? Bro, I can't even get into. I'm not going. There's too much stuff, bro. No, that makes more sense. But I'm saying, like, I was gonna ask, like, with time, like, how it goes. 1 a.m., 2 a.m. and it goes. But why do we go to 12 and I keep going? But it's a cycle, so it makes sense why we would keep going back to 1 and only go to 12. But why can't we just keep going? Like, go to 24.
I don't know. I mean, that's what military does.
Yeah, but why do we have military and regular time?
I don't know.
There's probably a reason for it, but like, niggas just
what would be the reason now?
They just be making shit up, bro.
Like, cause you could just say 6 and everybody would know it'd be 6 a.m.
Exactly, but no.
And then you could just say 14 and everybody would just know it would be 14. It would just be 2 o'clock. Well, 2 o'clock now,
exactly. But no, we start at 1 again, and then 2, and then it hurts my brain. And if you're not thinking about stuff like this, you're definitely an NPC. You're a bot.
There are a lot of NPCs out there.
Yeah, you're a bot if you don't like sit there and like
what are some bot activities? What are bot activities?
Bot activities.
Because you see that all the time in like Instagram comments. Like people be like, "Oh yeah, you're a bot."
I have to see like something happen and be like, "Yeah, you're a bot," or "You're an NPC for that." But like an activity, it's no like written rule. Like, you do this, you're a bot. Well, some people say that, but I don't live by that. I'm like, I'll see someone do something like that's some NPC behavior.
You know what I think about all the time? People say that, like, video games like Skyrim or GTA, where you walk by someone and then they say something.
Yeah, that's and it's just random. That is definitely NPC. Like,
that's what I think about.
There's a lot of people like that in the city for sure. That's where the NPCs thrive. Like,
so do you think like, fuck it. You think like homeless people like or like glitches in NPCs?
Like malfunctions?
Like, cause why are they like dancing and shit on
that
buildings?
Is true. Like,
and,
no, but then like, that gets into like the mental side of things. Like, but that could be a glitch. I don't know. I'm not gonna get into that too much, but they might be NPCs.
Because even in like in video games, there's like people who ask for money and stuff. Like, certain video games.
Yeah.
But like, I'm talking about the ones that be like dancing.
They just randomly burst out. Yeah.
Like oh fuck. I'm just thinking about like a video game. There'd be times where like a random character just runs up to you and asks you for like a quest.
Yeah, okay.
Like it happens like that in like Skyrim and shit. Like you
Yeah.
like walk out of a tavern or something, and then a random nigga just comes up and asks you to go kill this thing for you.
So that's NPC. And you're saying people like homeless people are probably like that.
Yeah, so I was trying to say, is it a glitch? But I really think it's normal. It's like a normal NPC.
So what's a like a glitched out NPC? Like?
I don't think there's a glitched out one, to be honest. I think they're all normal. Like they're just set to do different things.
Yeah.
Like a normal NPC would probably be like just a regular person that can't think too far, or they might like go back to the original thing with that they're saying.
Reset.
Yeah, they reset. Like when you like drag out the dialogue past their capabilities, they just start saying the same shit.
That's the videos that you see on social media, bro. It'd be killing me. They're like, "What's the freakiest thing you ever done?" And they'll just freeze. I'm like, yeah, NPC for sure.
And I don't know if you'd be seeing the videos like of like the NBA when like players do the same thing at the same time.
Oh, they'll put like their hand up or something. Yeah,
like shit like that. You think that's coincidence?
Yeah, I think that's coincidence because it doesn't happen that often. So it's like,
but there's like a video, like a 10-minute video, like.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, of course, it's compiled of like we've had years of footage, but it's like when they stand up, I think it's just a certain beat, like certain actions result in certain behaviors. So say like and they get dunked on, right? Everybody get up and it's like, oh, if we do it at the same time, that's just a coincidence.
No, but they be doing like literally like
or they're like
hand movement. Yeah, like they drink the water at the same time. Like I think somebody grabbed a rebound one time and all 5 players like at the same time. Like no one even took the time to even go like this, like just turn and walk.
Yeah.
They all just like at the same time. They all did the same.
I think that's
little
just
hop.
Coincidence. I think that's just coincidence, bro. Because it's not like anybody's doing an outrageous behavior. Now, if they were all doing something like random, then okay, I'd be like, yeah, that's weird. But it's just that it happened to be that they all turned and did the same motion at the same time. But I mean, they could all be created in the same.
Bro, NBA players got to be built, bro. Niggas just not casually built at 7 foot tall.
True.
Like you don't, bro. I think I've probably seen like one nigga in my life that's over the height of 6'5". And that's at the hospital, that security guard. It's a tall ass nigga.
Like a nigga over 6'5" who doesn't hoop, or just like...
Just in general, just a nigga that's over 6'5". Like how many niggas do you know that are like 6'8", 6'9", 6'10"?
Yeah, I don't think so. I've seen close. I don't know about over 6'5".
Like where do you see 6'10" niggas? Like that shit is crazy.
No, facts. Or like, bro, like, you know, like Asians are normally short.
Yeah.
How is there... Wasn't it Yao Ming or whatever?
Yeah.
How is that nigga like 7 foot tall? His parents are probably mad short too.
I'm pretty sure they are.
Yeah. Glitch.
That's what I'm saying.
Made in a lab, bro.
Built them.
Definitely, because that doesn't make sense. Like if you know genetics, it's that there's always like that's not a mutation, but there's always like an outlier. But that doesn't make sense though for someone to just
7 foot, bro.
Your
like
parents
7,
are like 5'3".
What was he like 7'5"? But he can't even walk in most doors.
I think it's more than 2 of his parents, bro. Because his mom probably like 3 something, and his dad probably like 4 or something, bro. Like
it's crazy. This whole world is just crazy, bro.
Yeah, truthfully. I can't. It's a lot of things I can't explain in life. It's just you just sit there and observe.
Really, I really try not to think about it because like I'll be sitting here thinking for the rest of my life about this shit. Like. Until I'm in that situation, because I really want to know the people really controlling everything in the back room. The people in the back room, I have to know what's going on, bro. Like it's a burning desire in me to know right before I die, at least, bro. Like
exactly,
I could be 90, bro, on my deathbed. Please just roll me into the fucking back room and tell me everything that's going on. I don't care that I die, bro. Please just I know, like
you'll die peacefully.
Yes, like all this shit that's going on, like bro, like people are worried about the government, bro. Bro, there's people behind the government controlling them, bro. Worrying about the bigger matter at hand, like the bigger things.
They even display that in like movies, bro. Like the government is not the most powerful. It's always like some nigga who holds something against them.
Exactly. It's someone behind the curtain, bro, that's controlling everything.
And the president don't even know.
Like, bro, fuck the Congress, fuck the president, fuck the Senates and the House of Representatives and all that bullshit, bro. There's like scientists and these smart ass niggas behind the closed doors behind them, telling them, yo, stay away from this triangle in the ocean.
Bro, you talking about the Bermuda?
Yes,
bro,
stay away from this triangle in the ocean. Don't do it.
Bro, that was literally on my notes, bro. All right, so like we could talk about that. So, you know, the Bermuda Triangle. Is there like science behind why? Like confirmed science behind why?
I don't think so. I think they say like magnetic fields or some shit like that. Yeah.
That used to, bro, as a kid, I used to be scared. Like, whenever we used to travel, like when I first went to Jamaica, I was like, I hope we don't go over the Bermuda Triangle, bro. Because we would leave Florida, and you know the Bermuda Triangle, like, if you're looking at the map, it's like southeast, kind of, you know, over to like the, you know, bottom right area. But I used to be, but Jamaica's over to the like southwest of, like, if you're leaving Florida. So I used to be scared. I'm like, I asked my mom, I was like, bro, if we're going over the Bermuda Triangle, I'm not going. Because I'm like, there's no way we're going to fly over and make it. Because you know, you watch all the videos, you hear all this shit about planes crashing or like ships sinking. I'm like, this can't be real. But I mean,
you think it's real? Bro, how do planes and boats just disappear?
I think it's, I don't know, man.
Like, where do they go?
I don't know. Like, the science behind it makes sense. Like, I mean, well, the theories they have about magnetic interference.
But where do they go, though?
Exactly. Like, if you know all of these ships are dropping in this triangle, how can you not find them? Like, and they're like, we just have no clue where they are. They can't find the black box. Like,
and then there's like planes disappearing at the sky, like
the Malaysian
vanishing.
Airline?
Yeah, like
that. I think there's some shit behind that.
Like just vanishing in thin air, like it just is not there anymore.
That doesn't make sense. How do you lose a whole plane, a big ass plane that you've been tracking? It just goes off the map and you have no clue where it is.
That's what I'm saying. I'm so confused, and I'm like, I feel sorry for the people that like families and shit like that. But like, bro, like you just imagine like being on that.
Facts.
And you're like, I don't even fucking know how or where or what could happen, but
bro, God forbid, bro. Imagine that happened to like one of your family members and they tell you they don't know where they are. How do you feel? Like, as a, you're just sitting there like, you can't tell me what happened. You can't tell me the plane crashed. You can't tell me, yeah, like it crashed, hit the water, and we just don't know where the plane is. Okay, you confirm that it hit the water. There's a good chance they die. You can't tell me none of that.
That's the worst part, because you're gonna hope that they come back one day.
Exactly, and then you're waiting, and it's no, like you're gonna believe they're not dead.
People are gonna tell you to give it up, but because you're human and and you don't know, and naturally you're gonna always think that they're alive because there's no conclusion to their life.
Yeah, they have no closure. None of
yeah, so
bro, I remember when that happened, bro. I was like, there's no way, like, there's got to be something behind this. You don't just lose a fucking plane out of nowhere. And it was like a little trend that was going on low key for a minute, where it was like a couple planes were going missing. But I think that one airline, they just could not find it.
Bro, I don't know, bro. It's like some movie shit, bro.
No wreckage, no nothing.
It's the movie shit, bro. Like literally, bro. Like, I don't know how people are like scientists are just like not wanting to go there.
My nigga, if a plane hits the water, you're gonna find something floating in the water. You ain't find shit. So
truthfully, I think the curious in me wants to go just to see.
Go on a plane and see?
No, fuck no, not a plane. Fuck no.
Say,
on a boat, just to
I think that's worse.
Just to see what's going on. Like,
I think that's
how
worse.
is shit disappearing? And if I make it out, then I'd be like, there was nothing there. But if I don't make it out, then I mean, at least I'll know. Like, I get like transported to another universe or something. At least I'll know. I'd be like, yo, oh shit, I need to figure out how to get back so I can tell everybody.
See, that's how niggas get off, because they be trying to get back and relay that information. They're not making
Bro, I just want to know, bro, like, what is happening to these people, to these boats, and to these planes? Like, I'm too inquisitive. Like, that's my problem. Like, I'm always curious about everything, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, truthfully, if they was like, yo, like, Taffer, you want to go on a scientific journey?
You would go.
Fuck yeah, I'd go. I'd go to space.
I can't lie.
If they
I would
told
do
me
that. No, I wouldn't go to
If
space.
they told me, yo, we just explored this black hole, it goes to this another universe with an Earth just like it. There's people there. Like, do you want to be one of the first travelers?
I wouldn't go
Bro,
to space. I wouldn't go to
fucking
space.
put me on that shit. I'd go immediately.
I wouldn't go to space.
Cause bro, like,
I'm curious though. Like,
people in the U.S. don't even understand the outside world. It's so much different.
all right, so if you were given the opportunity to learn like any theory you want or anything you were curious about, but they said you would have to cut off everybody else, would you do it though? Would you like? It's like, what's the purpose at that point? Like, you acquire knowledge, but you're cut off. Like, I'm talking about, you don't go back to your family type shit. It's like, that's it. You're with us now. You're in the back room now for the rest of your life.
Damn, I'm in the back room. Fuck it, I might do it. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna
It depends though. Like, so you would do it at this age right now? Like, say like it's later in life. And
Yeah.
I would probably do it later in life.
I'd do it now, bro.
Fuck, you're tweaking. Like,
bro, I would unlock all the knowledge of the fucking universe, bro.
But what Thanos say? At what cost? At what cost?
I'll pay the price.
I would not. I mean, bro, I'm curious. I'm curious too.
Bro, I'm telling you, if they showed you a door, my nigga, and this is like, it was like, here's all the answers.
And it's not like you get finessed. Like, there's something. Like, it's not a risk you're taking. Like, you're guaranteed to learn.
Yeah, like, I'm just saying, let's say there's a door, 2 doors. Your regular life, and you live in question of everything, and you go back to that. And they show you this golden fucking door that contains all the knowledge of the universe.
Why the door have to be golden? Like, what?
Because that's just something crazy.
Okay.
I'm choosing that door 100%, bro. And even though I can't go back to my family, bro, I'll be sitting there like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I know all the answers to all my questions. Even though I can't tell anybody, I'll be sitting there like,
it sounds like a good proposal, bro, but it's like, bro, that's everybody you knew, and you just dubbed them. Over
it's not. It's for the greater good, though.
I know, but is it really though? You can't tell anybody.
So
you can't. That's so. It's really just
me
for the
making
greater.
That,
it's for the greater.
No,
you.
But me making that choice should tell them something. If I put this over my family,
what does
that should tell them something like, oh, this is some crazy shit.
But you don't know that though until you learn that knowledge. You don't know it's like some crazy ass shit, and they don't know either. They're like, for all we know, Caffrey could have learned one thing. And he traded us over that one thing.
But there's no way my family would think that I would just give them up. Like,
just to learn that Bigfoot was real or some shit.
Yeah, like there's no way they would get like, bro, what if that door was like, it taught you like about dinosaurs and Egypt and how the pyramids was built, space, time travel, everything that could be possible. You not taking that door? They're literally showing you videos of everything.
No, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm taking that opportunity.
Like what, bro?
Yeah, if they give me like a list of things I learn about, like, I'd probably do it too, because they're
gonna take you back to a time. Fuck it. Let's not even say video. Let's just say they literally take you there. They take you to the time where dinosaurs were alive, and there's a fucking megalodon in the water and everything.
Or megalodon? Niggas said megalodon, but yeah, go ahead.
And they take you to all that, like with no harm to you, of course. Like they take you to that time, and they take you to where ancient Egypt was building everything, and they show you everything with your own eyes. You're not taking that?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, let's just say they even take you to another universe.
That's knowledge that you probably wouldn't get unlocked.
And then they take you to the Bermuda Triangle and they really show you what's really going on. Bro, I'm taking that 100%.
Then you're just gonna sit there in the back room and watch the next nigga get picked to learn this knowledge.
And then whatever new knowledge, you'll just know. Like, you'll be the one knowing.
Your brain will be, it'd be fried, bro.
Bro, I'd probably be up all night.
That's the thing. Like, the health issues you would suffer from learning all that, bro, I'd be out of it. I'm like, nah. See,
the only problem with me is that I would want to experience it. Like, I'd want to go touch a dinosaur. I don't want to live where the dinosaurs were living. So I think that's my problem. Like, if they told me they can only show me and I can't really experience it, I'd probably be mad because, bro, there's no way you're just going to put a fucking dinosaur in front of me and not expect me to be curious, like,
yeah,
and want to experience it. Like, not necessarily the dinosaur trying to eat me, but like just even like being around it physically, like the maybe even feeling the presence of something that literally wants to kill you.
Yeah,
it'd probably be crazy. And
that
maybe
didn't exist in your time.
Yeah,
well, in your time.
or maybe like a caveman killing killing a dinosaur, or whatever it was back then, killing the dinosaur, and just asteroids hitting the planet. All that, like, I want to see it. I want to experience it.
Dang, bro, that was. This episode has my head.
Facts, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Like
stuff like this, man. That's why I watch videos like this on my own. When we get to talking about it, bro, it gets overwhelming.
It does, truthfully, because like you kind of have to grasp it and understand it to talk about it.
There's a lot of shit.
So, and I'm no physicist or quantum realm scientist or space-time scientist, right? So it's kind of like hard for me. I don't even know how they teach people this shit. How the fuck do you teach someone this?
The average mind can't wrap their head around this.
Not at all, bro.
Dang, bro. I had to just sit there and like think about what we just talked about.
Facts, bro. Oh my goodness.
But yeah, that's that. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode, man. It was an interesting one.
Hopefully, y'all didn't get too lost.
I'm lost right now.
I am too, honestly. It's just too much shit in the world to like. Even if you erase space, time, all that other shit,
it's still a lot,
bro. Like, just think about learning every language. There's so many languages out there. I think in one country they speak like 80 languages. I forgot what it's called, but they speak like 80 languages in one country. Like, can you imagine that? There's too much knowledge. Like, even just on Earth, there's too much knowledge that I don't know.
Bro.
Like, oh my goodness, bro. Like,
nah, man.
To even indulge in other cultures, bro, it's like a lot of knowledge and history and background, and going to the Amazon, looking at that shit, and going to Egypt and looking at their shit, and going to Japan and China looking at all their different shit. And bro, their history is very different from ours.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like, bro, you haven't even tapped into probably 2% of the knowledge on the earth, bro. Like, knowing countries is so surface level, bro. Like, even knowing like a little bit of culture is like surface level. It's probably still deep stuff that like these cultures and stuff that you would never know, because but people don't even know there's like islands on Earth that we can't even go to, because there are tribes there that are like not advanced, and they will literally kill you if you dock a boat there. If you dock a boat there, they literally will try to kill you. And they're those
the real time travelers right there.
Those are like tribes that are like, they don't have guns, they don't have phones, they don't have none of this advanced technology stuff. They're just living like how they've been living for a long time.
But yeah, that's that.
Hope y'all enjoyed it, man.
Yeah, I think it was a good one.
Facts. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for more, man. And follow the Instagram too. Our Instagram be popping, I ain't gonna lie.
Facts. If you've seen our most recent reels.
Yeah. Go check out our recent reels.
Make sure y'all remix that too.
Yeah. Someone remixed our reels, and it was very funny. I actually posted it too, so make sure y'all. We love the support, bro. Make sure y'all keep following, keep sharing it, do what y'all gotta do.
All right.
My head actually hurts.
Mine does too, right?
My head actually hurts.
It's too much, bro.
Like, actually. I can feel my
Facts. If you've seen our